finished. Okay, so we're gonna give you another look at the, of course,
I knew
how
you'd
could
love
it not
these.
be the most popular piece in the show, which are their #1 signature fabric, Cozy Knit, done in practically their #1 signature silhouette.
Yes.
Which is the jogger, but this is a different style just because the bottom
it's a nod.
It's a nod. I like how you say that. Okay, regular, petite, and tall in this. Regular 26.5 inches, petite 24.5, tall 28.5. They are full length. They're a jogger, so they're going to hit you at the ankle. Extra, extra small through 5X. Today we're saving over $9. Oh no, that's no, because I was talking to you about the Cozy Knit.
No, this should be the spruce.
Right,
yes,
that is the spruce. Light spruce, deep navy, black, and then geranium. Already in this show, over 500 out the door. And before this show, almost 3,500 were ordered in the last 2 weeks.
I'm not surprised, because if there's one thing we do really well in our collection, it's our bottoms. From a fit and a fabric perspective, we do pants really well. And like I said, we've evolved. In over 9 years, we've brought you all kinds of silhouettes. This is what you come back to me time and time again asking for more of, is a knit pant in our Cozy Knit, which is our cotton modal, 38% modal, and spandex blend. So when I tell you, it feels like heaven. It is not thick like a sweatpant, but it's not thin and flimsy where you feel like you're seeing everything through it. So it's a nice weight. We gave you a waistband that you're probably very familiar with from us, because it is sewn down in multiple places so that it doesn't do a lot of twisting and turning. But we just added this little darling kind of paper bag ruffle at the top, just for some added visual interest. If you like to tuck in your shirts and show it off, but you don't have to. You can leave your shirts over it. It's completely fine. A top applied pocket. So notice no bulk, ladies. Do you see how nice and flat? No bulk whatsoever, so very, very slimming around the hip area. And then what we did down, I would say about fingertip length, is we gave you this inverted pleat coming right off of the seam here. And that just gives you a little bit more room in through the hips and thighs, which is nice. And then to keep that drape the way we want it, we gave you this little bit of elastic. But I'm telling you, honest to goodness, when I'm wearing it, I don't even feel it. It just skims the leg beautifully. You can still use these as pedicure pants, which you've heard me refer to the joggers as, because you can pull them up and the elastic does keep it in place. But it just kind of helps the pant give it that really nice drape and the really nice leg line you get.
Okay, so regular, petite, and tall, they are all, everyone is loving all three of them.
Oh,
the
good.
regular is 28, petite is 25, tall is 31. The fluidity of this fabric, the cool to the touchness of it, right? It is drapey, it's breathable. And here on Scotty, because the fabric is great, but it's really about the way you all cut this.
Yes.
It's not clinging anywhere. And the back of the leg, even more so, we love it, but they're not oversized either.
Right, they're not like a jeanie pant. It's not super voluminous. You see, it's like the perfect amount of drape, the perfect amount of fabric. It's not clinging to the back of the thigh where you feel like you're constantly tugging at it every time you go to get up. It just has a really nice drape, which is what we're known for with our bottoms. So if you've never tried our line before, I always say start with a Cozy Knit bottom. That's what I think we do best.
Well, that's how you started 9 years ago,
right?
And why it just keeps on getting better. And now we're making other things out of the Cozy Knit, like the jumpsuit at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
But it's really, I love that very gentle elastic at the bottom.
Very gentle.
So it's not cutting off your circulation at your ankle. But like I said today, coincidentally, my mom didn't even know that I was doing AnyBody today, and she was like, "I love these pants are the best." And,
your mom's so sweet. I actually ran into her at a store, and she was lovely. She's so sweet.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, we all love them. I have them in so many colors. One of the first things that I remember when I first started working here 4 years ago, everybody's like, "Did you get your joggers yet?" And I was like, "What joggers?" The Cozy, the AnyBody joggers. And I was like, "Yeah, all right, I'll get them." Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I did, and I love them. Along with over 3 million other people that have gotten an iteration of this pant, right? But they're not changing the fit. They might change a little bit, like the bottom, the design, but the way they fit, that's what it's all about. And then why we love so much this beautiful fabric that is more of like an elevated way to wear a quote-unquote jogger sweatpant type material.
Yeah, because having that inverted pleat does give it a little bit more pizzazz, I would say. So we gave you this inverted pleat coming right off of the seam, and that's what gives it just a tad bit more fullness right around, you know, the hips and thighs. So in the black especially, I do like to wear mine with a heel. If my husband says, let's go grab dinner, I'll take the black jogger, I'll throw a denim jacket or a blazer on and a heel, and it looks really like cool. It looks really chic and cool. So you can dress them up, but if you want this strictly for everyday, real life, grocery store, your kids' sporting events, running in and out of, you know, any place you have to go during the day, this works. It's very, very comfortable. It's also a great travel pant. I have to say, if you're sitting on a plane or in a car for a long period of time, this is the only thing you will ever catch me traveling in.
You know, it's funny because, you know, before I had the baby, everybody's like, oh, drop off, and you don't want to look like, you know, you don't want to be a total mess.
Right.
And I normally am that type of person that would be the mess, and I don't care.
Who cares,
like, what are you looking at? You know, whatever.
6 a.m.
But it's so true when you do feel a little bit better, but I still feel like I'm in my pajamas, like I just rolled out of bed.
Exactly.
But you look better.
Yes.
It is a big difference.
It's a mental thing. It's like a self-care moment. It really does. Like it's the same idea of putting pajamas on before you go to sleep at night. You can grab a t-shirt and shorts, right? But when you put on a matching set, you feel better. Same thing with this. You can easily run out the door in something a little frumpy or a sweatpant you don't love. But when you actually like how you look at it, it changes your mood. It does. It sounds silly, but it's true.
It is. It is absolutely true. So here is your spruce, light spruce. We have navy. We've got the black, and then we have that beautiful pinky coral geranium, extra, extra small through 5X, regular 28, petite 25, tall 31, 3 easy payments of $12. Try them. You have 30 days to exchange for color or for size, or you have 30 days to send them back, but you won't. You definitely won't.
Get more.
Amel, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This is so fun. I adore you. Thank you for having me. I love you.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.